Welcome back to another Charlotte Legacy League, where we have Dimir Reanimator versus Doomsday. A huge thank you to the Patreon supporters who are helping the league and YouTube channel. If you would like to become a supporter, please click on the link in the show notes. If you've been enjoying our content, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Number 1, both players on 7. Andres is on the play. Leading off with an island. So the Dimir Reanimator versus Doomsday matchup. The Doomsday deck is now more of a tempo-y deck with a combo finish. So if Ryan tries to play this more as a tempo deck versus a true tempo deck, he's probably going to lose. And the reason why is the Dimir deck is designed to run maximum efficiency, low land count, disrupting the opponent while also holding a threat on the board and getting rid of or counterspelling anything that the opponent's trying to do. Doomsday, mid-range, which is what Ryan's playing, is also playing frogs and counter magic and everything like that, but it has a combo finish using Doomsday and Thassa's Oracle. The downside of that is Andres can put a lot of power onto the battlefield rather quickly and then be able to protect those and counterspell anything that the Doomsday deck's trying to do. So we'll see a Daze picked up by picking up an island from Ryan, and then Andres doing the same. So not only is Ryan down a card at this point out of his hand, he's also down a land drop. So is Andres, but Andres being on the play keeps him pretty much at parity with Ryan here. So Andres, now knowing what he's playing against, also can make his game plan a little bit more fluid. So we'll see a Thought Seize coming from Ryan's side. Looks like he has a Doomsday in his hand as well as a Fatal Push and 2 lands. So see what he's going to take. All right, Reanimate out of Andres' hand so that Troll will not be coming back anytime soon. But he does have a Frog to follow up with on the following turn. And a cantrips to work himself back into a position where he can protect the frog and stop Ryan from doing what he's doing as well. So we'll see what Andres chooses to do. Pick top decks and Animate Dead, able to bring that Troll Khazad-dûm back out of the graveyard and put it into place. So now we got a 5/5 with Super Menace in play. And back over to Ryan. Ryan at 17. Will be at 12 next turn if he doesn't fetch. Fatal Push doesn't work on the Troll either because of its CMC cost of 6. We've got a Brainstorm and a Force of Will as well as an Island. Ryan's going to not shuffle and draw what he wanted there. Alright, back over to Andres with a 5/5 Super Menace in play. We'll see him attack right away. Putting Ryan down to 12. And I'll probably see a Frog come into play as well. Maybe we ponder and look for something. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to ponder looking for probably a counter spell or something along those lines. Found a land. And then a Frog will come out. So shields down for Andres. No mana available. Let's see if Ryan can do anything about that. Frog is dead after a fetch. Back over to Ryan. He has Doomsday and Underground Sea, but he is at 11. So if he Doomsdays, it'll put him at 10, and he's going to scoop it up. See you next game. If you've been enjoying our content, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Number 2, Andres is on 7, Ryan's on 5, and on the play. See him leave with an early fetch into a ponder. Likes what he saw. He's going to draw one off the top and back over to Andres. Let's see if Andres can land something quick or is just going to try and play a little bit more control-y and work through it. So we got a ponder coming from Andres. Likes what he saw. He's going to draw a card. Picks up a Force of Will. It's just like Force of Will, Consign to Memory, Reanimate, Wasteland, and a Burrogoyf in his hand. Just a draw go from Ryan's side. Another Reanimate from Andres. We'll see an Undercity Sewers, not to be confused with Overcity Sewers. He knew that was on top, so he just surveils that away. Fetch from Ryan, 2 basics. Ryan not trying to get wastelanded out of this game. Looks like he has a Brazen Borrower in his hand for himself, as well as an Underground Sea. He just played Burrogoyf into play. And is that worth forcing? Andres doesn't seem to believe so, so back over to his side. We've got a Wasteland, and then looks like he might play a Burrogoyf of his own. He does. No counter magic from Ryan's side, and a pass back over. So if these guys want to touch each other, they both have Death Touch, so they would kill each other. Both 2/3s. It's good to see Tarmodice's back in the mix. Fatal Push is not turned on at the moment, but we'll see perhaps a Brazen Borrower bouncing Andres' Burrogoyf. Yes, we do. This seems like a time for Force of Will, pitching Ponder, and that Burrogoyf will go up. Do we have an Emergency Brainstorm? No Emergency Brainstorm. All right. Instants are now in the graveyard. Creatures are in the graveyard. Lands are in the graveyard. And sorceries are in the graveyard. So we have 4 or 5 Burrogoyfs in play. Andres picks up a Thoughtseize here. He does have a Reanimate as well. He could reanimate the Brazen Borrow if he'd like. Let's see, he's going to Wasteland. When he Wastelands, that will turn on the Fatal Push that is in Ryan's hand. And we'll see the Burrogoyf immediately get Fatal Pushed with the floating mana. We have an Entomb, and it looks like going to be a Reanimate. So it looks like the Entomb is going to resolve, getting an Archon out of the graveyard, and we have a Reanimate on the Archon, and that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
If you've been enjoying our content, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below.